My name is Alexander Davison and this is my video reflection for EDB150. The other members of my group are Scott Cameron and Chris Holdsworth. The subject area our group used was history, and we marked the 3 assignments on the Industrial Revolution in Britain, slavery in America, and the Chinese in the Australian goldfields. The process of marking quality assurance begins with designing the assessment. The assessment needs to be fit for the task and be set according to specific criteria. When the student has completed the assessment, then the teacher marks it, and the assessment is moderated for quality assurance according to standards set by the Queensland Curriculum and Assessment Authority. And then the teacher gives the feedback to the student. In our group's marking, there was some disagreement when the marks were given because we were not marking individually according to the criteria to begin with, but during the moderation this became evident and the marks were generally agreed upon. While on my professional experience, I attended a personal development workshop run by the QCAA on the role of assessment and the purpose of calibration. The workshop also talked about standards and what they look like in student work, designing quality assessment items and calibrating assessment items. In the workshop, we looked in depth at the achievement standard for English and how it describes the learning expected of students at each year level. Teachers use the assessment achievement standard during and at the end of a period of teaching to make on-balance judgments about the quality of learning students demonstrate. By understanding the differences in the highlighted terms, highlighted terms, in the standard elaborations, the workshop showed how a teacher should mark the individual student's assessment. In the workshop, we learned how the standard elaborations provide additional clarity when using the Australian Curriculum Achievement Standard to make judgments on a 5-point scale. The workshop also showed how they could be used as a tool for making consistent and comparable judgments about the evidence of learning in a folio of students' work. This workshop highlighted why the process of quality assurance is important, in that it showed how when a teacher marks according to the criteria set by the QCAA, the marks given will be consistent, comparable, and defensible judgments of student learning. They also gave out a free ruler and pencil and notebook, and they told me I could keep this poster on English, the English learning area overview. In the future, I will use the criteria and elaborations to both design and mark assessment to make consistent, comparable, and defensible judgments of student learning. Thank you.